Hello YouTube, welcome to this video, and it's a Q&A video from RJ. On the 21st of June I asked for some questions, and thank you to everyone who sent in the following questions, and I'll try and answer them truthfully, honestly, etc. There's no cancer vlog this week because I'm in on stress with JOHAN, Church Scar, so that's why I'm releasing a Q&A. First question. Do you think the plain packaging and proposed ban for menthol cigarettes could be reversed since we left the EU? Standardised packaging, plain packaging, no. It's enshrined in Europe, in British law. Menthol cigarettes, less than a 5% chance if we leave the European Union and a right-wing government is empowered to say, fuck you, the European Union. Next question. Disremembrance asked all about lack of packs of 20, also applying in the European Economic Area such as Norway and Iceland, and regulations on e-cigs, etc. will still apply, even in those countries, and Switzerland. In Switzerland, they don't have to have fire safety cigarettes, but a majority of brands there are fire safety cigarettes because the manufacturers don't see the market to just sell and make Marlboro Reds, for instance, for the Swiss market. And they went on to say, hopefully, being outside the EU will mean we won't be subject to so many regulations. Zenistic asked, in or out, as I explained in the video a couple of weeks ago, or last week, I have got mixed feelings. Stop immigration, stay out, or leave. In, for perhaps in the short term, a stable economy. But if you're thinking long term, probably out. But yeah, the days of bringing back 800 cigarettes will be long gone if we leave the EU. DJ Master asked, how do you find vaping? What device do you use? I tried to get into e-cigs, guys. I really did. It was too artificial for me. I still use them occasionally, but I'd rather go without a cigarette or an e-cig than have an e-cig, put mind over matter, and not smoke or vape at all. Because having an e-cig makes my mind wander to a real cigarette and be more tempted to have a real one straight after. Brett Smith asked, do you know why you got cancer? I breathe traffic fumes in London every day. I breathe the local air here. I also smoke. Shit happens. And that is all I can say about it. My main problem is not my primary lung cancer stage 4. It's the fluid build-up of my lung. Of course the lung cancer is going to get to me one day and catch up with me. I'm more concerned with my fluid level in my lungs, which my bag is successfully draining. And as you know, in the cancer vlogs, I keep you updated with my progress every week. Next question. Ruben Roderick, do you now or ever ridden a motorbike? I've been on a motorbike once in my life, in Malaysia, in 2001. Apart from that, I've never been on a motorbike, and I've never owned one, obviously. Ron S asked, what's the future of this channel? I'm going to make a combination of travel vlogs, cancer vlogs, news stories, of course my sci-fi collection ever so often, and tobacco collection, and the occasional smoking video. No more than once a week. Yes, I've got a huge backlog, but if I have cut down, well, I know I've cut down, I want to enjoy those cigarettes off camera instead of smoking in front of you guys. Next question. Well, a statement. IXT4726345 says, you seem to be doing well. Stay well. Thank you. TJman1316 asked, says a tip. When you're in Holland, which I will be in July, try Orange by Lexington. It's the cheapest brand over here, but they're quite nice and cost €5.20. Okay. Next question. Clive Pigstop. Will you ever go back to smoking 30 cigarettes a day? No. I've cut down to between 8 and around about 13 cigarettes a day. It's still one of my life's enjoyments. I don't get many nowadays, and I'm not going back to 30. Randy K asked, have you ever tried Mohawk cigarettes? That would be, and how would your purpose cigarette be? Strength, burn time, design, etc. Mohawk cigarettes I have had in the past. If you check out my A to Z reviews, you'll find them there. A very nice pack design, etc. My perfect cigarette, not a lung buster that you get from Indonesia. Around about 30 milligrams tar, 1.3 milligrams nicotine. Classic pack design, like the American Camel packs, for instance. Only a little health warning inside. Nothing too busy about the pack design though. And a reasonable burn time on it as well, with quality tobacco. Balmore Nokia asks, would you smoke a double Marlboro first like you did in your early videos? No. For obvious reasons. As I said, I've cut down on camera and in real life. Stay lit and God bless you, Rob. The Hermit said, a lot of skiers use snus. As far as questions go, you've already said much about your life already, so I don't know what to ask. Thank you for your continued support, though, the Hermit, and all your likes and comments on my videos. But he then goes on, due to you being retired due to ill health, significant change of lifestyle, which apart from hospital appointments gives you a lot of spare time, do you actually miss work or not really? And what are you thinking of doing in the future? A new lifestyle activity, if you're able to do it with my condition. Okay. I'd give all my money up which I received on my retirement, well, I'm still waiting for it in the post, for my health to be back. Just have 6 weeks worth of holiday. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. The miracle's not going to happen. So, what I'm planning to do is keep pressing on and trying to learn French and German. I plan to go on many holidays, but it's harder than it sounds. I do get very tired, so I've got to take things at a slower pace. I can't just go off for 6 months, not even for a month, because I need to come back to the UK and get my bag changed. So there'll be lots of break holidays of probably 1 week, perhaps 10 days, coming up in the next year or so. I'm just praying my health stays reasonable so I can enjoy said holidays. Next question. Have you tried the new Marlboro Midnight cigarettes yet? Nope. The simple reason is I don't live in America and they don't sell them in the UK. If anyone wants to send me a pack in the pack swap, they're more than welcome. And that's done by I Smoke, You Smoke. Lord Batia asked, do you find nicotine addictive or the cigarette themselves, or cigarette addictions are exaggerated? I'm addicted to smoking. I can't say I'm addicted totally to nicotine. I'm addicted to the cigarettes and the nicotine. So that's why I don't do an e-cig very often, for example, which would skip my nicotine needs. But it's too artificial once again. James Ferguson asked, have you ever been to the US and do you plan to travel there? My travel plans are unfortunately limited to my health. I can't go on a plane. I'm limited to Europe. For health insurance reasons as well. God knows how much a 2-week stay in America would cost me in health insurance. I'd love to go to America, but due to my ill health, I know I can't, and it'd take a week to get there by ship. And one final thing is, my dream trip would be probably fly to San Francisco and do a train journey right across America, sampling local products en route, etc., etc., over a couple months. Maisie Didkins said, describe your morning routine. I normally wake up about 8 o'clock. I make a cup of tea, I sit down on the sofa, and I'll have my first cigarette of the day. I relax. I then go in the shower, get myself dressed, and I spend the mornings either having a French or German lesson, depending which month it is. I catch up with social correspondence on social media and then go shopping in the afternoon. So that's what I do all day. Reaction to the UK leaving the EU, please, RJ, was asked by AC. I've got very mixed feelings in a video which I did about 8 days ago. Check it out on my videos. There's some good things, there's some bad things. Jazza Jones, who's renowned for her stupid questions after time, says, have you ever caused a fire with a discarded cigarette? No. And if you keep asking stupid questions, I'll ban you. An example of this is, do you like broccoli? Carl Turtle asked, how's health? I'm in good nick considering what's wrong with me. My doctor said, considering the fluid problem, his cancer problem, your figures are amazing. Zachary Walters asked, what age did you have your first cigarette? When I was 12, it helped me beat stress through school. Mickey Cox asked, why you changed the channel from a smoking channel to a cancer channel? I still smoke on here occasionally. The cancer vlog is there to help others. I find it therapeutic. And obvious reasons, really. If I'm smoking around about 10 a day, I'm not going to waste one of those cigarettes on camera, am I? Sean Reviews video says, in the future, will you get a PO box number and open your parcels from your subscribers and fans on videos? As you know, I already do pack opening on camera. I did one from America and Sweden. That was Let's Smoke and John Ruler. And I'd like to thank those two guys for sending me things in a pack swap. Next question. Charlie10106 asks, how many cigarettes do you smoke a day? As I said, between 8 and 15. And how often do you smoke rolling tobacco? Not very often nowadays. I have done so in the past when I was on 30 a day plus, because I enjoy rolling tobacco, but I enjoy the real cigarettes, or the straight cigarettes, or traditional cigarettes more. Eamon9996 asks, do you use multiple tobacco products in one sitting? I once remember on a ferry, a bloke sitting in front of us, smoking a pipe, then he has a cigarette straight after. I stick to one tobacco product at a time. And the final question was Smoke With Me asked, have you ever tried quitting smoking? No, I enjoy it too much. Could I not smoke for 72 hours? My record is 3 weeks. Not because I wanted to give up smoking for 3 weeks, because I was stuck in hospital back in September last year, on a drain, couldn't leave the ward, and that was sheer willpower which got me through that. There was no vaping, of course, in the hospital, no smoking in the hospital, and I had Nicorette chewing gum with me, so I got my mum to buy some, but I didn't need to use it, because I thought if I had the taste of nicotine, then of course I'd desire a cigarette more. I was in extreme pain, so that's the longest I've ever gone without a cigarette. Okay, give this video a thumbs up. Sorry it's been a long one. That's me Q&A. I'm in Belgium at the moment having a great time. And I'll be back next week with a cancer vlog, as per normal. Stay lit.